missed you guys.
Yeah.
We keep it going.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah, it's episode 6. God,
right.
I can't think of anything else to say.
Well, I mean,
I'm
let's
not. Go ahead.
let's just start things off the way we've been starting it off last couple of episodes. We'll just go around the table. Want to do something a little bit different for the introductions today. So again, introduce yourselves, roles within Control Chaos, and then if you had a theme song for your life, what would it be? I'll start things off just to make things a little bit easier for you. Okay, so
Okay.
again, D-Rick or Derek. Sound engineer for
Sexy
Control.
waves,
Sex-
enthusiast, yes.
Sexy waves, extraordinary, yada. Slick Rick. I am feeling a lot. Slick Rick is tearing up right now, but
We love Slick Rick. Slick Rick loves us.
man.
Or at least we hope. Please love us.
Yeah, sound engineer for Control Chaos. If I had a theme song for my life right now, gosh,
Oh, yikes. Yeah, that's tough.
that is
That's a tough question.
That is a tough song right now. Why don't you just circle back to me? Yeah, Aaron, why don't you go first?
You wanted to start it off.
Jeremy,
I have
you got
no
an
idea,
answer?
man.
Yeah, I got an
Okay,
answer.
all right, okay.
All right, we'll start off with Jeremy this time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
For sure.
This is why I start off 9 times out of 10. No,
Let's
great.
go for it. Go for it.
Feisty. Yo, Jeremy's got the comebacks today.
Seriously.
I know, yeah, sorry.
He ate his
Wake up
Wheaties
on the
this
wrong
morning.
Side of the bed.
I told you last.
Spicy today.
His release and shit.
For real.
Oh my God, you're a Happy
No,
Meal.
not November thing.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
you're a Happy
just
Meal
kinda
this
slacking
week just for
those.
that shit.
I'm sorry.
He's watching right now. Beat his
my
ass. Beat his
Wait.
ass.
There was like
my
2
God.
roasts going on. What happened?
No, 2 roasts at the same time.
2 roasts at the
Two
same
roasts.
He
time.
done
Same
roasted
time.
his girlfriend on every social media outlet we have.
And she's
Oh my
probably watching
God.
me.
Okay,
Facebook or Instagram,
Derek,
so-
Derek, just repeat what you said there, man.
Oh no, I was just saying he's a Happy Meal this week now for that shade. So, anyways,
Happy Meal with no toy.
Happy Meal.
talking to each other.
Happy Meal with the apple
Danny and
slices,
whoever
not the
it
French fries.
No caramel.
is. Anyway, Jay, Pyrotechnics on this team.
He's in trouble.
But yeah, if I had a theme song, Escape from the City. Like,
Oh,
Sonic
you
the Hedgehog, Escape
motherfucker.
from the City. Like,
okay.
come on. As you're walking around, you don't want to hear that song, and you go faster, man.
I want to be running. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you want to run.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, that's my answer for that. In the
Absolutely.
speed of sound.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, we're good. We got the moment.
Go ahead, James.
Oh, James.
The triple threat.
Yes, let me do my jobs first. I gotta be fucked up with this song thing. Yes, I am James. I am the director,
Best
Supreme,
triple threat since Beyonce.
writer, Supreme, and
Supreme.
cinematographer,
That's the new one.
Supreme.
Crunchwrap Supreme?
Crunchwrap Supreme.
Crunchwrap or Chalupa?
Supreme Kai?
Crunchwrap.
Crunch wrap.
Gordita Crunch. Gordita Crunch. Yeah, so I am a director, writer, and cinematographer. Song about my life right now,
Or just,
or just in general.
A theme song?
if you can have a theme song that plays wherever you go. So everyone hears. Like you walk in the room and that song just blares for everyone to hear.
What's up?
We lost the Twitch stream.
We lost it.
Oh no!
Oh, what the fuck?
Twitch!
Hold on 1 second.
Pause.
Technical difficulty.
We're having some technical difficulties.
I
Please stand by.
ain't cutting this shit.
But we are.
Maybe I just lost connection.
Oh no! Are you
Yeah,
connected to the
we're still
Wi-Fi?
It says we're still live. Damn it, you fucking up.
Hey. Twitch is not my forte, okay?
Refresh or bring it down. Hit the play button. The little play button.
It is.
James was stalling. He had no idea what he wanted to say.
Alright,
Yo, well, because Jeremy said we pause, so
That's
I don't
fine.
know.
That's fine. Yeah.
I mean,
James
Twitch
gave
is-
Jeremy
Twitch
$5.
is like-
He gave him $5. I can't think of it to install me.
it
Alright,
is.
so
Wait, so we good or?
I don't know.
No.
Twitch
Oh
is-
fuck!
Yeah.
Hi Instagram.
I mean, Instagram's fine. Danny is watching.
So while James and Jeremy go ahead and troubleshoot, Corny, why don't we skip over to you?
For me, man, that's tough, man.
Yeah.
Well, introduce yourself first, man.
You know what? Yeah, we'll do this one. It's a video game actually. It's
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
let's go.
This is
from a-
Corny, the actor extraordinaire, by the way. Actor
Yes.
extraordinaire supreme. Yes.
I forgot to introduce myself. Courtney Holland. Courtney Holland. I'm one of the actors in the group,
Yeah.
and yeah, I just act.
You
That's
say that like you say that like it's no big deal.
that's
Courtney.
all I do.
Okay.
And I help
come
set up.
on.
I help set up.
You know.
I'll give you that. You do.
That's a plus. That's another plus in your resume. Dog.
It is. It is.
No, he has a
As
singular
if acting
mindset.
wasn't tough already. Come on.
It is tough.
Don't sell yourself
Mm-hmm.
short.
It's tough.
So you said it was a video game?
Yeah, it's from a video game. Not everyone knows about it. It's
Okay.
called Ridge Racer Type 4.
Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer is one of my
Nice.
all-time favorite games.
Wait, which one did this come out for?
PS1.
Nice.
Okay, I didn't.
We're talking
I didn't get on that
90s.
one. Yeah, I didn't get
Nice.
on that one. Okay.
It's a song called Silhouette Dance. I would definitely look it up. That would be the song that theme of my life.
Nice.
It's between that and Bang Bang by Nancy Sinatra.
Ooh, nice.
I don't think it went down, but you know.
So yeah,
I'm gonna have to look that up. Sounds dope though.
Nancy
It is.
Sinatra.
Namco.
Related to the Sinatra?
To Old
Yeah,
Blue Eyes,
that's,
yes.
that's
Old Blue Eyes.
Yeah, she
That's-
also sang
that's
These
nice.
That's Frank
Boots Are
Blue
Made
Eyes,
for
White
Walking,
Dragon?
Man. Yeah,
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
The one and only Blue Eyes White Dragon.
What about you, Aaron?
No, that was my trump card as a kid. My Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I had the Kaiba starter deck. So that's.
I
all-
had Kaiba, Pegasus, Yugi, Joey. I had everybody.
Oh,
Don't make me bust out
Joey's
my
boy.
briefcase. I'll bust out my briefcase right now and.
20-some-year-old you versus like 10-year-old me.
I lost all those cards, and they're worth so much money too. Oh my
Tell
god.
me about it.
Yo, it's like the first editions too.
Yeah,
That goes for the
they're
po-
worth
that go-
a lot.
That goes for the Pokemon cards too.
Yeah, they're worth a lot of money.
Real quick, I randomly looked up. Do you guys remember that limited edition Mew card, the ancient Mew card you got when you watched Pokemon?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I still have mine, but it's wrinkled up.
Oh, it's worth
It
nothing.
sucks. Yeah, it's worth nothing. Yeah. My brother still has this in his binder, and it is in mint condition.
That's like a good.
Clean.
It's probably worth 1,000.
Oh my god, I was
Even
so
more.
jealous. Because I was mad. Because as a kid, I carried that everywhere I went,
Yeah.
and because of that, it
Oh,
got
man.
wrinkled. Because I love this card, so I always kept it with me. So it's like wrinkled now.
Yeah, as a kid, I never bought sleeves for my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I just had them. Like I'll just put them in
That
a
too.
shoebox. I didn't buy sleeves, but if I were to get back in Yu-Gi-Oh now, I would
God.
definitely buy sleeves.
I would advise sleeves.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Aaron.
It's okay.
What about you?
Okay. All right. So for me, hi, I'm Aaron, your friendly neighborhood editor. God, in terms of a theme song, the first one that comes to my head is also from a video game. I forget which one because I'm not really into it, but it's from one of the Persona games. Chiesa Tanaka's theme song is called "Like the Dragon." It is so upbeat. It's a really spunky type beat, and just it's so dope. But for those that want to know, it was either that or "What Is Love."
What is love?
You can even have the instrumental
yes.
just that playing. You don't
But
even.
baby,
really
I
need the
won't
lyrics.
hurt you.
Yeah.
I won't hurt you.
There is.
Just bust in.
is that a Namco game or was it composed by Namco?
Oh, hi, Lena. Yo,
Yeah.
share this.
I forget.
you
I
and-
don't, I'm not into.
Your boy.
I forget who
Oh, Joe's watching
published
too?
Persona,
Okay.
but I believe it was
Hi,
Persona
guys.
4 Arena. I believe
Okay.
that's where the song came from. But
Oh yeah, we're live now.
just look up Persona like the Dragon.
wait,
Yeah,
No.
Persona has good music. I like.
What is this?
Yeah.
It's just Namco in general. They've always
It's not
made good
live,
music.
no.
Right. Yeah.
It's
Tekken
just a
series,
rerun.
like I said, Ridge
Until
Racer.
we went-
There's so
until
many.
We went dark.
So many.
What happened?
We're not live on Twitch at all.
Oh yikes. Okay, so
Stupid.
stall. We have 3 milestones for this one episode, which is probably a milestone in of itself.
Really?
First off, is this? I might be tripping, but the first episode where we had the same members consecutively.
Yeah.
Each episode there was like people different,
Yeah.
but this is the first time we had the same group.
Yeah.
Twice in a row.
Yep.
Right.
Nice.
Okay, so that's cool.
Is that a
I don't
milestone?
know why I keep track of this shit. It just came to my head.
That's great,
But-
man.
There's that.
That's great.
Courtney actually has to leave a little bit later.
Yeah.
He has work.
Like 10, 15 minutes from now.
Yeah. So that's another milestone.
So y'all about to see somebody dip in the couple.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. You'll see how he's dressed, and you can just take a guess where he works at.
Ooh, yeah.
That's not what I'm wearing.
But so there's that. Actually, there's one more milestone. So another one is we're streaming. This is the most we've had recording at once, like I mentioned at the beginning.
Yeah, Twitch, Instagram,
Twitch,
Facebook.
Instagram.
yeah,
and
just trying to get
for-
it all out there.
For the YouTube channel
YouTube.
later.
Yeah,
Actually,
absolutely.
we do have an Instagram question right now.
Oh, what the hell?
Not sure who this is, but they're asking if we are doing. Oh wait, I think Aaron. Is this your girl? I think. Here, you can actually look at that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't read.
That sure is.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, are we doing any challenges this podcast?
Oh,
Got this
for real
one, but-
quick. So just give some shout outs. We got My girlfriend Kathleen, she's watching.
Oh my God, is that
Hi,
my sister?
Kathleen.
Danny says hi. I'm
Oh
in
my
class right
gosh!
What up,
Wow.
Danny?
Dirty Dan, Dirty Dan the man.
Dirty.
Oh my God.
now. And it's Kathleen and Danny kind of talking about, like, they're just kind of having a side conversation.
Hey, pay attention to the podcast.
Ask us questions,
Kathleen
damn it.
said,
God damn it, just
actually,
throw us
real
some
quick,
shade,
no,
yes.
Go ahead, Derek. Finish up first. You're next in line.
Oh yeah, so circling back to me, I would have to say the theme song to Rocky right now. I'm feeling like an underdog
Okay.
mentality right now. So sound like a techno song right now. It's probably
It did.
it's that caffeine. No, but yeah, welcome, Danny, Dirty Dan the man. Feel free to throw me some shade. Kathleen, my Gemini sister,
usual,
thanks for
yeah.
stopping by. Amanda.
Yeah.
Wait. How are you on Instagram Live when you're at work?
Just running a break.
Class. Oh, man.
That's
Yeah,
not
Amanda's at work.
Running a break.
All right, you know what? Commitment.
And to start off,
It is commitment. Yes.
We appreciate that.
He's
Kathleen
got
is
this
asking
job.
if
man.
we're doing any challenges in this podcast.
So no challenges this week, unfortunately. Unfortunately, but just keep an eye out. Maybe next week. Yeah,
I'll bring Bean
spitball.
Boozled next
Bean
week.
Boozled, yeah, we still
I'll
need
bring
to
that
get that down.
next week.
We'll do
for
them
sure.
next week. Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah,
please.
I'll bring
dirty
it.
socks. I'm leaving. the
I'll
fuck-
bring it.
No. We were doing jelly beans, right, or something?
Yeah, I'll bring a
Nasty
small
ass
pack.
dirty
About
sock
nasty
jelly
ass-
beans.
yeah.
I've
Yes.
seen people throw up, so it's pretty.
Right,
pretty
yeah,
funny.
I was going to say that too. We should be careful with that because we don't want to risk anyone throwing up in here.
I mean, I'll put a trash
I have
can
a
right
strong
next to
stomach,
my
so I'm
ass.
good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, would you like me to keep the phone?
Well, you know what I mean. That jar that we had, put out there in like episode 1 for like the number of times that we've said penis and like all of its different incantations. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've raised enough to buy a waste bucket for the next episode for the jelly bean
And that's
challenge.
not
So
expensive.
absolutely.
It's not expensive, so
No,
when you pointed that out,
absolutely.
I could about we racked up a good amount of our own donations are from us cussing.
Yes.
No, absolutely.
Real quick, hey Derek,
Yeah.
where are we at right now with the time? And how long we
No, we're good with 13 minutes. I mean,
13 minutes of technical difficulties, y'all.
of
How about
technical
that?
difficulties. That's
How about that?
when we timestamp this. That's what it's gonna be, from 0 to 13 minutes. But yeah, going ahead and moving on. I kind of just wanted to throw it out there. Just want to give you guys an update on the horror musical as well.
Yes.
So for our viewers that have been watching the last couple of episodes, so I'm in charge of composing, developing a score, developing a couple of songs, compositions for the musical. So it's coming along. I have a couple of things that I've recorded on my laptop. So really, it was just all about finding some creativity. So usually my workflow, I'll listen to a bunch of different things. So I've been listening to a lot of hip hop. I've been listening to a lot of sort of future, sort of dark R&B, stuff like that. So
R&B.
dark R&B. So
Edgy R&B.
have a couple of compositions that I've already sort of just recorded. So it's really just all about piecing that all together and just having one solid cohesive sort of I already told James this. I mean, I kind of wanted it to be a suite, and then with a suite, different passages for the suite, so it's all one big cohesive thing. So it's coming along. Really excited where it's coming along too. I know James
How many
has
tracks you working on? Sorry.
6 tracks.
Six tracks.
So
Derek got that 6-piece original cooking in the oven.
absolutely.
Danny, why aren't you helping your brother?
So as I'm working for these tracks, I got the Rocky theme song in the back. I got that underdog. And so,
Let's go.
yeah,
Whatever
nobody
helps,
thinks
bro.
I can do it, but I can do
Whatever
it.
helps.
Everybody
No.
who thinks that this is easy to do or
It
it's
is
easy
not.
for him to do,
You're
it is
stupid.
not.
Yeah, you're,
Hard,
Quite
and
frankly.
with the
Yes.
timeline, it's very hard.
And he has a job,
The
too?
amount of work that he has to do,
We all
it's,
got jobs.
it's a lot.
Absolutely. And
Right.
we got a few new casting decisions in mind, right?
Right. Nope. You still lead, bro.
No,
We'll
That's
get
up
to
you.
that.
We'll
Yeah,
get to that.
We'll
All
get
right.
to that. You'll still be probably singing over the person unless he can sing.
All right.
We'll find somebody. We just need to get a hold of some people who can actually dance and stuff like that.
Right.
Your Twitch, in all honesty, it's
Okay.
like I don't
All
know
right.
much about Twitch.
But yeah,
And we're gonna be doing a live stream for the actual shootings, right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
when we start shooting the actual film,
Mm-hmm.
we will do a live stream for that,
I'll tape my phone up to the corner of the
And-
room and then shit live and then.
just so you guys can kind
Yeah.
of see like what you know, what it's like, the process, what the set's like. We'll have somebody come in and just, you know, walk around with the streams, two-phoning it or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
We will figure
Kimbo.
something out.
Double
So,
fist, double-
because
Kimbo live stream.
because we can't do this in 48 hours because it's a musical and it's damn near, it is impossible to do in 48 hours without
Yeah.
taking music for somebody.
I mean, if you want it to sound good.
Yeah. We want it to be catchy and, you know, like you hear the songs, like they be stuck in your head. Like, what's the soundtrack, Derek? Put it on your SoundCloud.
no,
son.
exactly.
Sound
No, but
class.
we're gonna throw it out there. I mean, it's a good educational experience because I mean, you know, for people that have you know at least a general interest in film, I mean, they don't really see that. You know, seeing the struggles. You know, seeing things that could go wrong and things that go right. You know, like the thinking process behind everything. So I mean, I think that's really cool. You know, just giving people an in-depth look at how we do things, how we go about doing these films. So. Looking forward to it, man.
Hell yeah. It's going to be interesting.
It's gonna be fun,
It is.
stressful and fun at the same
Yeah.
time.
Had a small setback.
Good stress, not bad
Good
stress.
Oh, yeah,
stress.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good stress.
This is
Yeah.
something out of the comfort zone for a lot of us.
A lot of
us.
having
Oh,
to
yeah.
actually
No,
do.
absolutely.
Oh,
On the
yeah.
low, we might take
But,
out musical next time we draw, cause
We don't have to take it out,
Nah.
but I mean, we
watch,
probably
we're gonna be
will.
5 for 5 by the time we're done.
For some reason,
Hell
the universe
yeah.
wants us to do this musical, so something's
We're
gonna
satisfying
happen with
the
it.
universe.
I mean, something's gonna happen with it. Somebody's gonna like it and be like, "Can we make that into a Broadway show?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah,
Right?
Hell
Right?
yeah, that would be great.
yeah." Can we make it into a feature first?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
No, absolutely.
Oh,
And I mean, just to kind of seek into that as well. So, I mean, we're going to start shooting that in a few weeks once we have the compositions already in place here. But Black Friday's coming around. And, thinking about doing a little bit of shopping, actually.
No, Courtney's got word.
Damn.
Sorry, Courtney.
I'm so nobody knows where he works.
Hey,
yet, so,
what's
I
up,
mean-
Chris? How you doing, man?
Oh, hey.
What's going on?
It's
So,
your
I mean, no
boy.
paparazzi. Nobody can, flaunt Corny
Nah.
while he's at work. Yeah, but I mean, just kind of seek into that a little bit. Thinking about, maybe bringing in some extra equipment to help us out with the shoot. So,
Yeah.
just kind of want to throw this random question out there. I mean, if everybody had an unlimited supply of dough, what
I don't
would-
need Black Friday.
Exactly. Or in Courtney's case, since you're an actor, so you don't really deal with the production aspect of it. I mean, if you had
Yeah.
$1 billion, if you were a major movie star and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
what would be, well, for the people on the other side of the camera, behind the camera, what would be your ideal setup as far as equipment? What type of gear? What kind of space would you like to record in? Or for Courtney's sake, what's your trailer like?
yeah.
So,
What you
yeah.
got in there?
Yeah, Jeremy, I'm going to let you
got a
start off
question,
with this one, man.
Okay.
Oh, here we
Yeah.
go.
So, like, I would say, based on what we've accomplished as a team, we've always talked about a chaos house and like a production a nice production building.
Yeah.
And like within that building, I feel like I would want my own little safe room where I can actually blow things up without blowing up the rest of the building.
Outside in the back of the building. Put it out
I'll
there.
get my nice little shed.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Well,
Yeah,
there you go. So that's what
like-
you really want. You want the shed.
You got the outdoor shooting ranges. You
Give
can
it
have
that
a little
shot.
mountain
Outdoor
space.
shooting range.
There you go. There you go.
Just
Yeah.
real quick, just want to answer a question. Hey, Chris, what's up, man? So actually, this is my my film team. This is Control Chaos.
Wait, this
Yeah.
is Facebook.
Hey,
We have
what
a
up,
weekly.
Chris?
We got a weekly podcast every Thursday, so we're just shooting our podcast for the week. And if you have any questions, throw them at us, and we'll answer them for you.
Disclaimer,
Man.
usually Thursday, sometimes crap gets in the way.
Well, we also
usually
do shoot
Thursdays.
film.
Yes.
So that's what we shoot. You need help shooting a Star Wars fan film.
He's actually he writes and directs. He works at my
Really?
job too.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
That's what's up.
He was also part of the 40-hour film festival.
Oh, that is really cool,
Oh
man.
yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. He's a
well,
really cool
shit.
guy.
I mean, if you want to get together, collab on something, we're always down to do that.
Our people will contact your people.
Talk with Courtney, and then we'll see if we can get something together, man. We'll be down to shoot. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Get some great
Star Wars
minds up
fan
in
fiction?
here.
Fun.
Absolutely.
we're gonna need some good.
Got
Any
Derek, got
explosions?
Derek with the Foley.
there might be.
My actual voice.
He actually, Chris actually has a fan page for his is it a YouTube series, Chris, or is it I forgot what you told me, but he has his own fan page for it. It's really good. Like the
Okay.
quality, it looks really good.
Post the link. Man. I'll
Really
check
good.
it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll check it out.
Yeah, Chris, if you post a link, we'll click it, man.
Yeah, more
Post
than
it.
likely. We'll check it out.
WazCon, what up? I hope I didn't butcher that. Like WazCon or WazCon.
Wiz Khalifa?
Wiz Khalifa. Whoa, Wiz Khalifa's watching.
What the hell?
We getting up there, man.
Seriously.
It's that time.
So that's it, Jeremy? Just a shed? Just a few planks of wood
Just a
outside of the
shack.
backyard?
Hey, I mean,
I'm gonna get you some C4, man.
if you're getting me some C4,
I'll get you some C4.
I need something a bit more solid than wood.
Then wood?
Yeah.
What you need? A bomb shelter?
Yeah,
you
titanium
go.
would be nice.
Get you like that bomb shelter. Oh, that nuclear fallout shelter
Yeah, I
in
was
those
about to say,
X-Men
yeah.
movies and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
He's getting a fallout.
Come to think of it, yeah, you said $1 billion. I'm like, actually, yeah, that would be nice.
That would be nice,
$1 billion.
No, it's like you put that little cheat code in for GTA, so you got unlimited cash. So anything you want, man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Anything you want.
I want
Yeah.
3 tanks.
I want 3 tanks. Why? So I can get in one and blow up the other 2.
There you go.
Wait, so Derek, before I leave though,
Yeah.
what's the question again that you want to ask?
No. So I mean, you're a big major movie star, man. Whatever's gonna help you get into that mindset. I mean, as far as material possessions, maybe your dream trailer, to get you, going, right before the movie actually shoots and stuff. I know you're a really simple guy, but I mean, if there's anything that you would want that might help you as far as getting into that sort of mindset right before the actual start of the shoot, what would it be?
It all depends on what I'm shooting.
Okay.
It all depends.
Okay.
Rubs every
But
30
most
minutes.
importantly, I just like having my own space
Okay.
so I can create and just come up with ideas.
Okay.
Like with how Heath Ledger did for the Joker. He
Yeah.
actually went downtown to some crappy hotel and he just sat there throughout all of filming. Like, I would actually do that.
Nice.
Like, that's called method acting, getting into your character and being the character, living your character.
It's helpful, but it can also be very dangerous.
It's very dangerous at the same time, so you have to be careful. I myself have limits when it comes to method, so I have to be careful because I've almost lost myself one time.
hear
Mentally,
you. I
it's
hear you.
scary, but I have a limit. But I just like
So he came back.
No, I
from
hear
that.
you.
I'm a
No,
G.
I mean, I've actually heard about that. I mean, especially for like the big major motion, picture stars and stuff. They will fly somewhere, or to really understand, how to really get into the character. They'll fly, and then maybe they'll do some work somewhere in some random foreign country
Yeah.
and stuff.
Immerse yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, really immerse yourself. Like I remember from Tropic Thunder. I know it was a
God.
comedy.
it's a good movie.
I know it was a comedy, but Robert Downey Jr.'s character, to really get into his like poppy processing, like drug dealer dude, like with the Raiden looking hat and stuff. He was just like, yeah, I worked in a Chinese silk factory for about a year. That's how I got into the role.
How the
and
hell do
stuff.
you know Chinese?
exactly.
Real, real quick.
We got a question.
You didn't miss much. I think we just went through what songs.
Paladin Amber.
Yeah. I'm a
Are
dude
like
playing
our
a dude
theme songs
disguised
for
as
life
another
right
dude.
now.
Or the dude playing other dudes. 'Cause he
And
doesn't
now
know
we're
what dude
talking
he is.
about if we
But
had
doesn't know what
like
dude he is.
A movie.
$1 million.
Yeah.
What would be our actual setup that we would have for our movie sets and shit like that?
Yeah. Like own personal too.
Yeah.
We have another question from Waz Khan. Am I saying that right? What's your guys' favorite superhero?
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, I think
talked about that.
Hey, maybe episodes before catch. Go ahead.
Favorite superhero would be Jon Stewart, Green Lantern,
Yes.
badass, my ninja.
Green Lantern's like,
Yeah, bro. As soon as I saw that, half match. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
whoa.
My favorite superhero has to be Raven from the Teen Titans. She's my favorite.
Raven.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
She's my favorite.
I said Doctor Strange. I like to be the puppeteer holding all the strings and stuff. So, million reasons. Ultimate pickup artist. I think I mentioned that in the last couple episodes.
Slick Rick wants to use your powers to get laid.
I want you to teach Slick Rick.
Some girls like see him at like the club. He's just sitting there across the room, just like
Slick Rick.
just like staring at it.
You see a million different
you
options,
see-
but
you
I'm
see
still Slick Rick. I can never be undone.
Never.
You see my eyes switch. I'm going through like the 1 million different scenarios
Yeah.
and stuff. I'm creeping out the girl. The girl leaves the actual club, and I come after, and I still get laid at the end of the night.
Like you're
Wow.
your eyes just like just like twitching.
Hey, Chris, thanks for your link. We will definitely give it a check, man. We definitely
Absolutely,
Those
man.
are
Happy to
first
support,
awards.
man. We're all in this together.
Young Justice come. Yeah. Amber's a super Aussie. Her superhero would be Steve Irwin because he's a real superhero.
Steve Irwin.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, all
he
right.
is a real superhero.
And the legacy
I mean, you
he
gotta
left
be a superhero to
behind.
touch them crazy ass animals.
Man, I would touch them
Yeah,
animals.
you
Absolutely.
would, but I sure the hell wouldn't.
His blonde locks are gorgeous, by the
They
way.
are gorgeous. He's got that flow.
Like Amber locks.
Amber Locke.
Blonde amber locks.
Blonde amber locks. Now his
Alright.
son's doing it, so his son's like his
There you go.
the rebirth and shit. So
Hey,
Yeah, I've
that's,
seen it.
that's
It's
how it
pretty
is,
cool,
you know. It'd be like that.
Hey, real quick, guys, I got to skedaddle because I got
Hey,
work.
no,
Yes.
of course,
Who's
of
on your
course.
Facebook?
Derek's turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Alright,
if you want,
I will-
if you want, Derek, just
Okay.
give me the phone. I'll keep track of all of them.
For sure, man.
So
Yeah.
Courtney
Unfortunately,
has to
got
leave
the
to
notes
go
in
to
your
work, but you get the four of us for the rest of
I
the
got
time
an
we
idea.
have here.
You do, you do.
Somebody pop that Facebook live up before you end
All right.
it.
Yeah, before you end it.
Too late.
Yeah.
Already ended it.
No, I
No,
didn't.
no, it's still
no,
there.
it's
So
just
there.
live on that.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here we go. There we are. Satellite radio. Y'all get hit with the boom boom. Okay, I'm good.
Here we go. Cool.
All right, all
You good?
right.
Okay.
Guys.
Hey,
You guys can still ask away.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ask away.
Courtney won't be able to answer, but we'll
Random
answer.
questions, film questions. We will answer it all.
Yes, we got it all for you.
We do it all
All right.
except porn.
So
Did you say what your trailer would be like before you left?
Yeah, he's a low maintenance guy.
Yeah,
though.
low maintenance.
He's a
Just-
low
just
maintenance
quick
guy.
reiteration.
So yeah,
Quick
my
reiteration.
trailer, guys, like I said, I'm a very simple person. Like, just give me room to create, and I'll just do whatever. But I need to have Reese's in my trailer at all times, so I need to have my Reese's.
Foot rub,
yeah.
foot rub every 30 minutes.
And massages.
And massages.
And massages.
He has a designated.
That's all I need.
Yeah, he has a
Alright.
designated Reese's guy.
My friend wants the TiVo. My friend gets the TiVo.
All right. Bye, Courtney.
Later, man.
Bye.
Deuces.
Hey.
All right, all right.
And we're doing a usual, hating shit,
no, no,
calling
no.
us weak and shit. No.
Calling us weak.
Apparently we're weak as fuck,
Oh, yikes. Okay.
I got.
You can go ahead and
Yeah,
move it.
Yeah,
Just
go ahead. Go ahead and move
yeah.
it, man. Go ahead.
She's kidding though. She says she's kidding.
Fuck you are.
Ooh.
All right.
If she talks crap, just make fun of her Vegemite because
I heard Vegemite's nasty anyways. I heard.
she said it's like licking a salt rock,
Licking a salt
which
rock.
doesn't sound too appetizing, but they like eat it on toast.
God,
and shit.
Tito from Rocket Power made Vegemite sound so good.
Vegemite?
Have you?
Vegemite.
Oh, hang on.
I don't even know what that is.
We got a
honestly.
question on Instagram.
Okay.
What advice can you give to the? What advice can you guys give to those who want to start a film crew?
Who's it from?
Ah.
Your girl.
Oh, yo. Okay. Hi. Wait. So like
Hi.
advice for.
yeah.
Yeah. What
For
advice
starting a
can we
film
give?
crew?
What advice can we give to those who want to start a film crew?
Well, I mean, yikes. I
And
mean,
what
we were.
equipment, and what equipment should they have?
Sorry. I thought the pop
you
filter
wanna
would
have
make
at
it
it,
better.
or?
I can kind of start it off.
Okay, cool.
So we were actually like, for us, we kind of just stumbled upon each other. Actually, none of us really had this idea like I should start a film crew and then start recruiting. We just kind of met each other and we were just like, hey,
We worked well together.
yeah. So let's. We were fortunate enough to actually meet each other by chance. Like everyone in the group, everyone like, us here, just us four here in Courtney, like everything was all by
Vegemite's
chance.
disgusting.
So that's kind of what's crazy because those things like you can never predict those things. Those things just kind of happen. So in terms of an actual advice is going out there and seeking like-minded people. Like we've touched upon that before. Surrounding yourself with people not just like you, but think similarly to you, and just to motivate each other and just feed off each other's energies and just pretty much people you can work with really well. Because what we've also discussed is we'd rather have someone who has the best synergy rather than being the best at their craft.
Yeah.
Because you could be the best so and so in the world, but if you don't have the synergy to work with us, it's not going to be worth it.
Nope.
So
Yeah.
look for
and-
synergy. Really, that's the best advice.
Yeah,
can
so
give you.
I knew Aaron and Derek. I've worked with them before for school projects, and just working with them, like you see Derek in a burger costume, you see people in banana costumes. It's like it's hilarious.
Jeremy was in a poop costume.
Oh yeah, I was in a poop costume.
Man, I had bruises from that thing that we shot in that burger costume. I remember that. Yeah.
Bruises.
Bruises. No, because remember we were filming the like the running.
Oh yeah.
And like I had to intentionally trip myself, and you guys
Oh my God.
you guys kept screwing up the take, so I just had to keep doing it over and over again.
Oh, that was Vaughn's call. Blame him.
Yeah, Vaughn was
I'm not
directing.
blaming you guys. I'm not blaming you guys. You good. You good.
I'm gonna just call you Khan.
God.
I actually do like the Arrow TV show. I was watching it early on, but like I don't know. I mean, it kind of fell off a little bit for me, but I think it was good. I like it better. I like Flash and Arrow better than I liked the Marvel Netflix shows. I don't know if it's just me.
Oh
or
yeah.
not.
Oh, really?
Marvel's TV series
Marvel
was never
TV's,
really
like,
that good.
I hated Jessica Jones. I think Iron Fist is a pussy.
But Daredevil was pretty
Language.
good.
Agents
I
of
actually
S.H.I.E.L.D.
like Iron Fist. I
Agents of
actually
S.H.I.E.L.D.'s
just
pretty
finished
good,
watching
too.
season 1 of Iron
I
Fist. I
think
actually like
he's a
that.
vagina.
I mean the show. I mean the show. Iron Fist
But-
is a bona fide
But,
badass.
Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's because I'm not really watching Iron Fist anymore. I'm just watching Colleen Wing.
Yeah.
Amber, he might have
It
said
does that
beat
too.
off each other. He might have said it.
Whoa!
That's his dream.
Whoa!
Is to have an overall orgy.
Hold
Beat
on.
off each
Overall.
And then she says your palate adjusts, and eventually you get used to, sludge,
Vegemite?
sludge in a jar.
Sludge in a jar.
Sludge.
Yeah,
in a jar.
your girl says Vegemite's disgusting.
Okay, so she
It's.
said
I mean,
it.
it's.
Oh, and
everybody-
she'd also
to
like-
each his own.
Yeah, and
to, to each his own.
But we don't beat off each other. No, we don't.
we don't. I was like,
You guys don't? Are we gonna
don't do that. That's not a
If one of
thing.
y'all have a poster in your room and you're just sitting there staring at it at night doing your thing, I'm just like,
Oh my God.
that's dedication. That's dedication to the team right there.
This has gone south so fast. This is like
She
Amber's
started
second
it.
impression.
She started it, so
This is the miscellaneous press conference episode.
if I could just feed off quick about what everybody's kind of saying about as for building a team, I think Aaron hit
Yeah,
off on most of it.
she wants everyone's opinion and advice.
You do need to find like-minded people. What I did, if I know like somebody has a good work ethic, or I know that somebody talks about it as much as I do, if I know somebody's as enthralled about it as I do, I went up and I asked to shoot outside of school, because the only way you're gonna find out is if you do. So the way we became a team is doing. So you have to go out and you have to shoot. And even if you start out by yourself and you start putting out, product to for the world to see, eventually people are gonna come around that want to be a part of that, want a piece of that. And then you kind of decide, you do work with them, boom, and then you gauge from there. You're either gonna feel it or you're not. It's either gonna feel good, like this could happen, or it's gonna be like, you know what, that was great, we collabed, but on to the next or whatever. Not to sound like a dick, but when you feel it, you feel it. So just go out and shoot, and if you build it, there will come kind of thing. And just if they're good, you keep them. If they're bad, sometimes you just gotta let them go. And as for equipment, just get what you can afford. You can shoot a film with a cell phone. It may not be the best quality, but essentially you're still going out there and shooting. And then like if you could shoot good film with with a cell phone, or
Thank you.
like low quality stuff, when you get the good quality stuff, your film's just gonna be that much better. Because if you can shoot it with the low quality stuff, you definitely can shoot it with the high quality stuff.
Yeah.
We have another
Absolutely.
Facebook question from Khan. If to save the world, you'd have to pick the top 5 DC heroes and top 5 Marvel heroes to save the world, who would it be?
Fuck. I can't come up with that on the spot.
Yeah, I was like,
So it's like Marvel versus
no, just to save the world. Like you gotta find
Justice League,
five out of 5.
just alternate Batman,
Okay.
Superman.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
no,
so-
no, honestly,
so
she
just
tossed out
like
Superman.
DC, Marvel combined, or we got to do top 5 DC,
Top 5 for
top 5
both.
Marvel?
Top 5 for both. Top 5 for
for
DC,
both.
top 5
Yikes.
for Marvel.
I think you should mix them. That's a more interesting.
That would be
thing.
more interesting. Like create your own team,
Yeah.
I would totally
but
do
you
that.
got to keep synergies in mind. Like would they actually work well together?
Oh, and also that's how apparently we found our best team is we beat each other off. That's how we found each
Amber,
other.
man. What
Amber.
the hell?
And she just woke up and she's
Amber, what are you trying to say? What
I
are you trying
admire
to
the
say?
dedication to the podcast.
What do you say to
but
that,
still.
Aaron? That's how we found each other. We beat each other up.
We could have just left it alone after the first one.
I mean, you gotta mention it.
That's how we got Larry into this group. Oh my God, your grip is supreme, Larry.
Yeah,
Yes,
Larry's grip, though.
Absolutely.
Oh, Larry's grip. Shout
grip.
out to Larry.
Refer
Absolutely.
back to episode 2. That's what he's cool.
Can we mix, Con? Just see if he answers back. Can we mix?
Yeah,
Marvel
can we mix
and
Marvel and
DC?
DC
that's a
for a
lot
top
more
5 of both?
interesting.
Or yeah, because
Absolutely.
answering 5 for each universe is a bit of a pain.
Okay, and so to while we wait for the response for that and for the questions, so kind of going back to the question that was asked earlier, just to be sure, like what would be, because we understand, Jeremy, like your dream like setup and all that, how you would want everything. Like do you have like a rig in mind, like dream camera, dream lens, like just imagine your dream setup, like rig.
Something like me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, rig.
Or whatever, the dream setup.
I mean, you can't go wrong with red. You can't go wrong with Aries. I'm more of a red fan. I just like the look of it, and I built I customized my own online. Cost like $175,000. That's without like spare batteries
And they,
all
and
this
they
other
gave me a
shit.
red
But
camera to play with.
Yep.
I think I would take a red now if I were to pay for something, because even if like I have all the money in the world, you still got to think about like longevity, because essentially I don't want to be like it'd be like the iPhone or Samsung of cameras where the new one's coming out every 2 years and you have to buy the next one. If I had a red rate now, the one I had wanted to purchase, the Dragon, it has a 6K to 8K filter. There's no TVs out. I mean, if there is, I don't know about it yet. There's no TVs out there, or you can't stream on YouTube in 8K. You can't watch movies or whatever in 8K. There's nothing happening right now in 8K.
Right.
So for longevity, I would probably get a red because I can shoot with that camera, and I know that camera perfectly for the next like, God knows how many years until they actually pull out 8K. And when they do pull out 8K, I still have the camera to match. So
Right.
I would probably go with a red camera, a couple, like maybe 3 red cameras. I would get me some. Oh, we're just doing the camera, right?
Oh,
No,
whatever,
anything,
whichever,
man.
go ahead.
Anything.
Go
I would
nuts.
get me.
I'm pretty sure those red cameras, yeah, they got a Black Friday sale on those. I'm pretty much,
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah, they
100%
do.
certain.
It's still gonna be like
Just the body's 50 grand right now.
Yeah,
so
There you
it's
go.
Still gonna be it's still gonna be
Just
$1
the
million.
body's 45, but you saved $5,000 now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, exactly.
Um,
First world problems.
Lights, I would definitely get me a shit ton of those LED color temperature changing lights that you can work from your cell phone, because they're a lot cooler than these Aries.
NAB.
Super simple to set up. Yeah.
The one, yeah. The
Um, I would get me some crane dollies, not the little one. I want the big jumps. Because you can always use those.
Yeah.
A couple. Oh, you already built his. A couple of the new gimbal systems. With the exosuits and all that for the camera guys.
Oh, yeah.
And then I would build two to three warehouses. One for green screen work and set buildings for like those big movies we had to do. But I would probably build like 2 to 3 warehouses, like specifically set for specific parts of movies that I want to film.
Got it.
So I would 3 warehouses, some reds, a bunch of lights, big soft boxes, and that's about it. I mean, that's all I really need. I mean, obviously I need more, but like those are the things I really want to work with: those big cranes, those red cameras, those lights, and
Got it.
work with all that stuff. But with all the money in the world, that would just be a crazy fun set, like
Yeah.
crazy fun.
What about you, Aaron?
Films. Okay. So for me, I would want, I guess, whatever would be the top like graphics video card at the time. Whenever I do get there, that definitely installed 3 monitors, 1, 2, 3, specifically placed that way, and on top of like around my keyboard. It's this thing called Palette. I've shown a couple of you guys what that is. So it's pretty much like an interchangeable like board, not really a board, but like you can have like buttons, knobs, sliders, and you can adjust them to each one of those things to do whatever you want, whether it's for Photoshop, Lightroom. It works well with a lot of the Adobe products, so that's what I really want to go for. And on top of having like Photoshop and all that stuff, and all the whole Adobe Creative Cloud on the computer, also Final Cut, DaVinci Resolve, the whole pretty much. Give me all the editing programs. Give me iMovie. Give me friggin' Windows Movie. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like Windows Movie Maker,
That's way
man.
back
That's
in
where
the
I
day.
started
That's
out.
way back in the day. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I started out in Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah, that's made my first AMV on that bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Would you
Maker.
do like multiple screens, or would you do like the big like?
No, yeah,
projector?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, because
Yeah.
some editors like that big ass screen and they just sit there and like
No.
a big ass screen.
Break my neck.
Well, not break it, but I mean, it's right there, and they can just like big ass screen. With, like, would you have like the surround sound and shit for like?
Surround sound, yes, but
Well, yeah, I would have some good well, normally I work with headphones because that's kind of, it helps me block off everything else too. Like I wouldn't really focus on the speakers, more on the headphones.
We have like 6 questions. So.
I mean, oh damn. Okay.
Keep them coming.
So
Keep them
let's-
coming.
let's go.
These
Okay.
are more for Derek.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. What is the best mic for a Samsung S8? What is the best software for editing? Aaron for S8 as well. And what superhero
Wow, all
would
of
you
these,
like
huh?
to make that
Let's-
has not been done yet?
Let's go.
And also, apparently, with all that equipment I mentioned, I need also a jar of Vegemite. And Foomsy, yes, a podcast I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions about anything film
Keep 'em
related
coming.
or anything,
Keep 'em
any
coming.
questions at all,
Keep them coming, yeah.
ask away. We will answer. Hope you enjoy.
No, absolutely.
This
I mean,
really is like a
to
miscellaneous.
start off,
It's gonna get
now
worse.
for a Samsung S8,
like it
so there are not a handful of mics out there that plug in directly through a Samsung S8. I know that there's a couple of Rodes. Now it also depends on what you're planning on shooting. Now I know there's probably some adapters out there that you can just plug pretty much any gear, and then if you adapt that, it plugs in straight into the USB input inside an actual Samsung itself. But really, it's contingent on what you're trying to shoot. If it's going to be an interview, then you'd probably want to go for a solid lab mic. If you're going for maybe a little bit more, maybe outside, probably go with maybe, like a Rode shotgun mic. I mean, like I said, just for starters, everybody has their own tastes. People go back and forth about, hey, a Sennheiser, or maybe another person would prefer an AKG for a shotgun mic, but really just all comes down to taste. But really just figuring out what you're trying to shoot and, just basically just developing your own taste, starting off simple, just start off with a shotgun, start off with a lab mic, and then just kind of making your way from there and seeing what works, what doesn't work for you. A lot of different factors for that. What was the other question?
Editing. If I had shot a Samsung video with the Samsung S8, what would be the best software to edit on?
Aaron.
Yeah, that's more of an Aaron question for you.
We've never shot on a Samsung, but if you
Well, it's
transfer,
a file still. It's like
yeah,
Yeah,
if you
right,
transfer
file.
to your computer.
So generally, like specifically for a Samsung S8, I won't have a question. I won't have an answer for that. But specifically, just for editing generally, the joy about editing is actually a lot of the big programs now work best in tandem with each other. So there's not one go-to, but a lot of them specialize in different things. More notably, obviously, like After Effects. Sure, you can clip something together and do the normal editing stuff, but After Effects is mainly for like the big graphical special effects type of stuff, explosions, lasers, everything, all of the like, anything of the like. Premiere is just, I wouldn't say Premiere has a specialty, but it's a good all-around program for what you just need something clipping something real quick.
Good cut and
Actually,
go.
there was also a Adobe just dropped this just recently. It's called Premiere Rush. It's
heard about that.
Yeah, it's just like I kind of dabbled with it a little bit on my phone, which is interesting. So it's the same thing, except it includes just the bare bones stuff for editing. So if you want to get a quick montage or quick edit out real quick, you can just boot up Rush and it's easy. It's very user friendly. It's very accessible for newcomers. So Premiere Rush is a good one. DaVinci Resolve best for color correction and all of that. The color correction Adobe and DaVinci Resolve is just amazing. Final Cut, I'm not sure about Final Cut because I haven't really dabbled with it, but I'm slowly learning that Final Cut and DaVinci Resolve have been becoming the industry standards as of late because all the plugins nowadays, the fancy plugins, are being released for Final Cut and for DaVinci Resolve.
Absolutely.
But like I said, most of them do work best in tandem with each other. So there's not one best editing program, but a lot of them work best together.
Now, as far as actually editing out the sound, so I've been using a lot of Adobe Audition lately.
Yep.
Now, a lot of plugins, because I tinker around between Pro Tools and Adobe Audition, but a lot of those post-production plugins they use for Pro Tools, you can actually, import and actually use in Audition. So I've been doing a lot more film work lately. So if I'm editing out sound, if I'm trying to cut out the waves that aren't so sexy, I've noticed that the EQ plugins inside Audition have been a lot more sort of more detailed. So you can cut off certain things without necessarily sacrificing other things that you want to keep inside the actual clip itself. And then a lot of those post-production plugins that I've been using, EQs for Pro Tools, I've just been importing them into Audition. So pretty user-friendly. Like I said, when it comes to editing out sound, really the main thing is just trying to, even before you get to editing it out, finding, a great space, having a lab mic, having the shotgun mic, with great mic placement, garbage in, garbage out. So if you have something good coming in, that's going to save you so much work. But then when you get to the post-production end, you're trying to edit it out, you're not having to tinker around with that as much. And that's what it's all about. And especially for something like what we're doing right now for the 48-hour film festival, it's all about efficiency. So I'm gonna try to nail things out when we're actually shooting. That way, in post production, when I don't have as much time left, not having to do as much work.
Right,
So.
and just generally, it's whatever you're most comfortable with. Really, like
Yeah.
bottom line, if you're more comfortable with iMovie than you are with any of the big programs, by all
It
means,
works.
You can use
it
it.
works.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
iMovie's user friendly, man.
super user friendly.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Even I'm dabbling with it just for the fun of it.
Yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
That way I have that skill under my belt.
Yeah.
Con, if you could just reword that first part about the mic that you use.
Yeah, will
on
Mike
film.
make own film and out day?
So just like piece together what
Who's
those,
Mike?
those two last comments you wrote, so we can answer that for you. We also have another question.
Damn, let's go.
What is your
Keep
dream
them coming.
genre to film?
And that goes for all of us.
As yeah, we can all kind of run through that. For me, my dream, my flagship, and the one I always wanted to film was to create like this new superhero. A superhero movie I wanted to create with these 5 new characters. So I think sci-fi is my number one genre. It's my favorite genre. I mean, I'm a James Cameron nut, so no homo. Pause. Pauses.
Now,
He said nut.
Don't you right now?
Amber doesn't want you to pause, man.
I'm a sci-fi nut. I love sci-fi films.
He said nut.
always love watching sci-fi films.
Okay.
So that's probably my dream genre to film. I probably get a lot more into that when we get a lot bigger, and the technology comes that allows me to shoot the movies that I want to shoot, stuff like that. So definitely sci-fi is my number one genre.
Yeah, for me, actually, we're doing it right now. I mean, doing a musical, doing something that's musically driven. Just
Absolutely.
My role pretty much dictates where everything's going. I mean, that's why it's hard, coming up with a script if you don't have the music to go along with it too. So it's a lot of back and forth for that. So I am living the dream right now. That's why I'm taking it really seriously. So
Right.
yeah, go ahead, Jeremy.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So mine would be the favorite genre. It's torn between fantasy and horror. In all honesty, like fantasy, Game of Thrones wise, I would love to shoot Game of Thrones. But then again,
You
you
want to see
actually
some titties, bro? That was a good reaction. If we can zoom in on that,
Timestamp.
he's not wrong.
Timestamp.
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 not wrong.
Jeremy's long pause.
Amanda, I'm sorry for
long
watching. Anyway, you'll watch Game of Thrones, so you'll see. But anyway, Game of Thrones, mostly the fantasy, sword fights, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, that kind of thing, even.
Oh god,
Yeah.
that'd be amazing to shoot that.
Yeah, I would love to shoot that. Love to be in it. Love to make things blow up. And
Yeah.
of course, horror. I'm a huge horror buff. Honestly, classic horror movies are the best. Newer ones, paranormal, they're okay. Still scary,
Yeah.
but not as scary as someone with a knife that's coming right at
Yeah.
you.
I gotcha.
I have to be on set. Like nobody wear a mask around me on set because if you come up behind me and I punch you,
Snuffing you.
snuff meter.
Got it.
The radius.
Got it.
Before, unless I call action, don't come around me. Like be like, all right, there's Nate over there, so let's stay over here with our fucking masks on. If you scare me and you get snuffed, it's gonna be in the contract. We gotta write it in.
It's got to be in the
If you scare
contract
me and you get
stipulation.
hit, you gotta just take it.
We're not liable for
Yeah, we're not liable
broken,
for
broken
you
bones.
getting snuffed. No.
It's in all caps, snuff.
Snuffed.
Maybe that corny. That's how he gets into character for one of his roles and stuff. He's got to scare James to get himself amped up and shit like that.
I mean,
so
yeah,
there's no way
if
around
Corey's
that.
the
You know?
character and he's method, he's got to walk around
He's
all the
gotta
time
do
with a
that.
mask
He's got-
on.
there's
Why
no
don't
way
you know
around
that
that.
there's a snuff meter? It's my arm length. And
It's
if
your
you
arm
get-
length.
If you get in there,
that's your guys'
actually, it might be a little bit longer because I
your
can
guys'
step
thing.
forward and snuff. No, I'm saying.
Comes with a
Can
big
dodge.
comes with a big fat bruise on his eye. We're gonna have to write that in. It's like
For real, yeah.
how is that
Continuity.
Selena
How
from
does this
Underworld.
work?
Yeah, man.
Aaron?
Oh, okay. No, I thought we were waiting for a question.
No, you gotta.
Okay, for sure.
We have questions, but
Oh,
you're
sick.
saying
All
chicken
right.
wing.
Chicken wing.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Here,
Anyways.
focus.
Chicken. Yikes. I mean, referring back to last episode, I don't really have a particular genre in mind in terms of film, but I was always a fan of like the psychological thrillers.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, I can't really name any examples to go off of that.
Psychological
But,
thriller?
like,
Get
yeah.
Out?
Sure. Yeah. Like Get Out. Just a lot of things where
Yeah.
it's a lot of oh or wow or like questions that's making you think the entire time. rather than just, I don't want to say mindlessly watching a movie, but something that you're just wondering, like, okay, what happened to this person? What's going on with this? And it keeps track of all of the subplots and everything that's going behind the scenes.
No, absolutely.
But the cautious thing with that is that also leaves room for a lot of plot holes.
Yeah.
Because you got to make sure you address everything like that. And even just to regular genres, like all genres, to regular films, plot holes are huge. Because, unless it's a psychological thriller, you don't really should have room for plot holes.
Yeah.
I know what happens.
Shutter
though.
Island.
I know what happens though. So
Yeah.
there's my choice.
That'll be a dream when we can actually like just wake up after the vacation after our film and be like, all right, what we shoot next? But like, yeah, I mean, each of them has their own magic. Sci-fi for me is just like I can create my own world, my own universe.
I'm just watching Star Trek too.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want because it is sci-fi. I can do whatever.
Same
the
thing
fuck
with
I
fantasy.
want. Yeah, same thing with fantasy.
If you want a dream genre of game, I can give you that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna have to think about that too.
It's also because that first script I ever wrote was, a sci-fi film. So,
There you go.
that's what made me follow the
Back to
film
the
in
roots. Yep.
Yeah, I wrote a fantasy. Like it was literally called D&D. Like what is it? Something about D&D. But it was an interesting little thing based off of my session that that had been going on for months before,
Yeah.
and it was cool.
There you go.
But yeah,
You find your own inspiration wherever you go.
absolutely. I got an A in that class when I wrote that script.
Oh, boom, there you go. It helped.
As for Amber, I've never passed out before. That's still the funniest haunted house story I've ever heard in
Oh.
my life. And
She passed out.
She passed out.
she's gonna be like walking around set one day when she directs her own films and stuff.
Yeah.
And then if somebody scares, she's gonna pass out. It's like, 20-minute break till she wakes up, and then we can finally get back to work. I told you not to scare her.
just carry around smelling
It's the
salts, man.
third time this week.
And as she's passed out on the ground of a haunted house, you see Moses just running over her, stiff arming everybody. Just that scene just sounds hilarious.
Like Moses stiff arming everyone through a haunted house.
Bashing skulls.
Oh man, that would be
Stuff,
great.
yeah, for
That would be great to see.
Yikes.
She likes psychological thrillers too.
There you go.
Nice.
Get you thinking.
I actually, there's a really good Netflix series. It's like sci-fi, psychological too. I've actually been watching for a while now. It's called Black Mirror.
I was about to bring that up.
I
Yeah,
was like,
Black
I
Mirror.
think
Yeah.
I remember
Mirror,
seeing
man.
something
Watch
like
that
that.
yet.
You know?
Nah.
James, that
Yeah,
would,
I've been on that. No.
Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I've been
That's
catching
some
up on
good
Hulu
shit.
shit.
you gotta get on
That's
that,
some
man.
good shit, dude.
Honestly, all right, do it after you get off, man. Get on Netflix. I think it's season 4 or something, but the name of the episode is called USS Callister.
Everyone,
Oh, man.
I haven't seen that one
You
yet.
haven't seen that one?
No.
You need to get that on your bucket
Okay.
list too, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
Con, thank you. We actually
that.
we know that you enjoy this podcast, But yeah, he's just saying he enjoys it and go onto the YouTube page, share and subscribe.
Yes.
That way you
Nice,
can
man.
actually keep up on our podcast in case you miss one of the weeks.
Yeah,
In fact,
exactly.
if you go to the YouTube, you can watch all of our previous weeks too.
Yes.
Because those are hilarious.
We have the other.
We are on
5
our 6th installment right now,
Yeah.
so you got 5 more to catch up on.
We also have our first film we've ever done together on there.
On there, yeah.
Don't blink. We would link it if we were able to link
Here you go,
it,
Aaron.
but
And you can kind of hover over my sappy special message if you want.
you can do
Oh,
the.
yeah,
you can
that
watch
was
the
nice.
Don't blink. You can also watch the behind the scenes footage on our YouTube page. You can just type in Control Chaos Films
Yeah.
into YouTube, and you'll see our little picture there. Click on that, and like all our stuff that's going to be coming out in the future. And all the stuff we have ready now is already on that. So guys, make sure you go check that out.
Yes.
And going back to Black Mirror, Kathleen, she said, "Have you seen San Junipero?"
That's
She
my
said-
favorite
she-
one.
she
That's my
said
second favorite one.
That's her favorite. She loves that one.
Yeah, that one was a trip because
yeah.
no, that's the thing. It's like you feel uneasy because you know that there's something going on with the way that it's edited out, like the
Right.
first maybe half hour and stuff, but you can't really put your finger. Well, what's really happening here? Why is things the way that it is and stuff? But completely just threw me off like the big twist and stuff right in like the 35 or 40-minute mark. But yeah,
Really?
that was a great episode.
Oh, yeah. So I was about to get to my favorite.
Yeah.
So here you go, Jeremy. Thanks, dog. So the episodes I would want to reference to, I don't remember the seasons, but you can look it up for sure. There was one. Yikes! I just Hang the DJ. Have you
Hang
seen
the
that
DJ?
one?
Yeah.
Hang the DJ. That one was really good.
That was really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang the DJ. That one was really good. What was the one with the overprotective mother and the daughter? I believe it was that same season.
Archangel.
Archangel. That's
Yeah.
another good one. That's really crazy. But my number one I believe it was season 1 or season 2, but it was called Shut Up and Dance.
Shut up and dance. Yeah.
That's my number one favorite. Granted, I haven't caught up with Black Mirror,
It's a great song.
but Shut Up and Dance, Black Mirror.
Now I gotta go watch this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, no.
It's so good though.
I've been
It is
watching
so good.
doctor shows. I don't know why.
Doctor shows?
You watching the
Amsterdam and Good Doctor.
A Good
The
Doctor.
Good Doctor? Yeah.
I was like,
I got
Fully
people talking
excited
about
Good
that.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Love the Good Doctor.
House.
Grey's Anatomy?
No, hell no. This is
Hell
a
no.
fucking roller coaster ride that I don't even want to be on, bro. She wants me to tell you the story of her haunted house. I thought I told you guys.
No.
See?
I want to hear this.
Yeah.
Because now I just look like a pussy. Well, I mean, even if I tell them, you might.
You know what? I feel like I.
Go
ahead.
I mean,
So, this is
All
such
right.
a fun. So I'll tell you the quick version.
no Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, so I guess she's running through this haunted house.
Yeah.
And,
Running through?
No, not running through.
Oh, she's on there. Okay.
Yeah.
When she's running with Moses.
Super quick version. She's going through this haunted house,
Yeah.
and then she ends up getting scared. She passes out, right? Passes out, and then the next thing she remembers is her waking up, and like the person that's holding her is like Leatherface.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That is
would
a
be
dream come
terrifying.
true.
Chainsaw. You go through the whole haunted house.
Yeah.
You're already scared. Boom, boom, boom. You get your big scare. You pass out. And you're waking up, you're like, okay, it's over. The nightmare's over. And she's like, God, is that you? And then, she opens her eyes.
It's Leatherface.
It was
And it's fucking
Leatherface.
Leatherface.
Wait,
God.
so what
God, I almost
happened next? Did he ask
I
him to
almost
beat his
fell.
little thing too?
I don't know. I was laughing so fucking hard when I
man.
heard that shit. dude.
No.
I was like, that is the worst
That is
possible
awesome.
no.
thing
That
that,
is
can happen
awesome.
to you. I fucking hate clowns. If I wake up, it's
Kathleen said
holding
she
me.
would die. if
Wait,
that
wait. So
happened.
like the dude that
Pennywise.
played Leatherface,
Oh, God, hell
was he like,
no.
oh, are you all right, or
Hell
was he
no.
still in
That's what I
character?
want to know. Was he did he answer your question? Did he ask if you're okay in a normalized voice, the most kindest, whitest
Yeah,
voice
it's like,
ever?
hey,
Excuse me, madam.
Ma'am, are you okay? It's Derek's concierge voice. Ma'am, are you okay?
May I have assistance?
You need him assistance. There we go.
God, that would be
Oh
terrifying.
my gosh.
Also,
yeah.
plot twist. I was actually going into study for my medical studies
Oh my.
to become a trauma surgeon.
A trauma.
I mean, hey.
Trauma surgeon.
Oh my
pass
God.
out somebody's body if you get scared. Just don't. She's dying, man.
Well, I'm sure. Leatherface is like a Rembrandt of killing, so I'm pretty sure he knows a thing or
Right.
two about that. Maybe she was just giving her study tips. Who knows, man?
What would be hilarious is you knocked out and you wake up and aliens carrying you.
Oh my
That'd be
god.
pretty funny.
Oh
You
my
have to be like, hey
God.
guys, she's all right. She's breathing. The doctor said she's good to go. We're gonna fuck with
Dude.
her. We're gonna put her on this alien ship and
Dude,
get these
alien-
probes ready.
Alien is like super slimy. Do you know how much
Yeah.
Vaseline you got to rub in on your
Oh,
costume
Yeah.
to get that sheen?
that sheen.
That sheen,
The
bro.
baby sheen, Vaseline.
He was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?"
Or even
I
like
was like, "Hello, Satan."
or even like sorry, no, you wake up and a xenomorph is carrying you.
Oh my god. Oh
Thumbs
my
up
I
the
god.
Instagram stream.
Cause that's what
Thumbs up on the Instagram stream.
Oh no,
I couldn't
Oh, no.
imagine waking up and
Yeah.
what happened?
because you're already out of it, and it's
Yeah.
like you don't know where the fuck you are.
But if
You're
you
just
wake up
being
and a
held
xenomorph
by
is
it.
carrying you, you know you're okay because you would have been screwed already.
That's true.
So that's why I think it'd be funny.
I think you can only share on Instagram for an hour.
Oh really?
Oh, yeah, 60 minutes.
Oh no.
Can we just re-up it?
No.
Restart it?
Share your video for the next. Oh wait. There we
Something
go. Let's
happened.
see. Should we go live again?
Yeah, Kathleen just said it.
How do we
Something
go
happened
live?
to your IG live.
Live?
Hang on. Wait.
We doing it again?
The episode of technical difficulty.
But
Hey,
yeah,
well, hey,
your
well,
haunted
you-
house story will go down in history as the funniest one I've ever fucking heard in my life.
That was a highlight of this episode, actually. I feel like we should name this episode after that.
Yeah, that
Amber's
was,
haunted house experience. Surprise, Leatherface.
We'll just title it Vegemite.
Hey.
The worst thing on the planet.
Right?
No.
Hey guys, don't even worry about it. You know what? Because we're gonna be
almost
wrapping it up
there.
anyway. So
It's good.
yeah,
It's
so
Gucci.
it's all
Should we
Gucci.
not start the next live section on Instagram?
And you still have to
Ah.
send me some of your stuff, Amber. You're slacking. You have access to the Facebook if you want. YouTube. You
Yeah.
can go check out our shit.
Absolutely.
But she's slacking on sending me stuff.
There's probably only a
Should we not start
3 second.
the Instagram live
Do it.
again?
Nah, don't even worry about
Don't
it
worry
anymore.
about it?
Oh
Okay,
no,
well, we'll just
because
start
we're
it.
wrapping it up anyway. So
Oh, real?
yeah, dude, we're in the 1 hour mark, man.
Yeah, dude. We've been answering questions this whole time.
Hey, man, for sure.
I'm alright with
Hey,
it.
that's what I'm here
Yeah.
for. Hell,
That's fine. Yeah.
that's what's up.
Completely alright with that.
Hey, well, so yeah, with that being said, yes, we will have to write it up. wrap it up. Sorry.
Wrap it
Right. You're fired. No,
Thank you so much for all the Q&A. This was a lot of fun. Seriously, I got to know so much more about Amber, so much more that I didn't want to know about Amber and Con and Kathleen. I'm actually surprised my sister didn't throw any shade at me. It's probably because she's in class right now.
it
Honestly.
really, it probably is.
Yeah, guys. But any final thoughts?
Just, I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was.
The final
outside
thought.
joke giggle right here that I wasn't part
No,
of.
hey, James.
James, just look at the camera.
James.
real quick.
Oh yeah.
That's all it took.
Y'all need to do Tim Tam Slam.
Tim Tam Slam.
Tim Tams. I love Tim Tams. Yo.
And
Yo,
then
Tim
she
Tams,
says,
no?
followed up by
Tim Tams?
Vegemite on dry toast.
Okay,
Dry
I don't
toast?
know.
You mean like toasted? Like just toast is originally
Toasted?
dry as it is, but like
Yeah. Like crunchy
what
or
kind
what
of dry
we
ass
talking?
like?
What we
how do
talking
you-
here?
Dry toast.
Yo, but don't sleep. Yo, Tim Tams though.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
No, they sell them here. There are a couple of places that sell them here in Vegas.
Okay.
What are they?
Tams
What are they?
amazing.
We'll do a challenge one day, Amber, just for you, and we'll
Vegemite?
bring some Vegemite, whatever else
Hell
you guys
no!
have on over there
Okay.
in Aussie land.
Aussie,
You know, and
Kangarooville.
we'll do
Kangaroo Village.
we'll do a challenge day just for you.
Say hi to Billy for us. No,
we'll-
sorry, that was the goat. Jimmy. Jimmy.
She has
Say hi
a
to-
picture of the goat too, like up close and personal on her shit. Fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Say hi to Jimmy for us.
Thank you. There's most definitely an acquired taste.
Mm.
Oh, it's an
So-
acquired taste? Dang, it's going to suck the first time we try
Yeah,
What
it.
was I gonna say? Oh yeah. We will be streaming the shoot for the musical. Because I'm planning on, me and Mose are planning on shot listing those shots we're gonna do without the music for now, because we want to get that out the way.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
you guys will get a a backstage pass of how our sets are and all the behind the scenes. We're gonna have somebody walking around with a phone at that point in time, and then also while we're planning to do the choreography and learning the songs and stuff like that, when we call in the talent for those, I also want to implement a stream for that too, if you guys are okay with that.
Okay.
I want to give them like a full, because this was originally for them, so I want to show them like the whole process and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
On top of that, and recaps for your weekly podcast. So you're going to get full coverage on what we're doing, so you know where we're at. In our that was kind of the whole reason why, that was the whole premise behind this podcast anyways, because that's thinking about it, like to update everyone and keep them involved, because we care about you all.
Yes, we love you and we appreciate you coming.
Thank
who's
you.
your favorite live action actor, Batman and Superman?
We'll save
Poor
that for
Batman.
next week. Somebody write that
Yeah,
down.
save it-
We
save
will
it for
save
next
that
week. I
for
got
next
you
week,
right
man.
here. I'll
Catch
take a
that next
picture.
I
week.
said live action.
We didn't forget
actor.
about you, man.
Right, right.
Con, come back to our next podcast. And
We'll have Courtney share it again.
We will have, maybe we'll have some more people, maybe we won't, but we will
Yeah.
answer that question.
Bring your
as-
friends. Bring your
your
mom.
friends.
Yeah.
Bring your
more
friends.
people and we will answer away.
Fun for the whole
Like, I'm not
family.
gonna answer that question, but he wants you to come back. I want to keep you hungry. You know what I'm saying? You gotta-
Invite
you gotta
invite
stay
people on your
hungry.
Facebook to
Salivating.
like Control Chaos Films. Maybe we'll get like 4 or 5 likes out of that, but that's 4 or 5 more than what we got. So
They could be popular, bro.
absolutely, that's what I'm saying.
You can't
Could
sit
be
in our
400 or
table.
500 likes now. Yeah, just please share, and if you enjoyed the podcast, please give us some love so that we can bring more people in and have more fun answering you guys'
Yeah,
questions.
show us some love, give us advice, give us feedback, give us anything that comes to your mind. Always like to end kind of
Dildos.
as a what the.
We need we're gonna do like a a podcast after
Not
dark
ready
where we
for
are gonna bring a bottle.
Podcast
Anybody
after
mentions
dark.
dick or dildos or anything like that has to take a shot.
We'd be rich men by now. Hell,
I
if we were
know.
actually keeping
But
track
I mean,
of all
it,
that.
it can't be here in our disclosed location that we
Yeah.
will not mention.
So let's go to Aaron's house.
We should do it.
What's a wagon wheel?
What's a wagon wheel? What?
Indulge in some wagon wheels though.
The heck's a
Kathleen.
wagon wheel?
I've heard, I think.
I mean, I know the street wagon wheel.
I don't.
Isn't that like a Mexican thing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I could have sworn that was like a Mexican thing. I seen it in like a Mexican grocery store or something. Who knows?
I mean,
man?
you have those Mexican chips that look
Focus.
like wheels.
Focus.
You know what I'm
Are
talking
those a
about?
wagon wheel?
Is that a
I
wagon
don't know.
wheel?
I don't think so. Maybe.
I have no idea. But on that
We're
note,
supposed to be closing off here. We're wondering about wagon wheels.
yeah,
fam.
seriously, man.
This is our first feedback, by the way. We need more boomerangs, so we should.
We need more boomerangs.
We'll shoot an outside stream where we just try to throw boomerangs and see.
I have a boomerang.
It's gonna have an Australian flair to
Right.
it.
Whoa, whoa,
We'll,
hey,
get
Amber.
right.
we'll do an Aussie day for Amber for a stream one
We'll
time.
do an
If
Aussie
she,
day.
yeah, no, if you want, Amber, if she can send us a whole bunch of Australian stuff to kind of play with and just kind of
All
look
right.
at and check out.
We will
Like
totally do a
like
review
a
on those.
prosthetic like kangaroo pouch that we could just.
That Derek can hop in.
I'm always a hungry mofo. I'm probably gonna get some onion rings from like an Outback Steakhouse or something.
A bloomin' onion.
A bloomin'
How's
Is
onion.
that an Aussie
Steakhouse?
thing or is that just like Outback thing?
Don, no, this is actually our 6th podcast. You got to check out our YouTube page.
They had like marshmallows and like jam covered in chocolate.
Okay, see, that sounds familiar
Oh, it's
to
a
me.
cookie from Australia.
Yeah, yeah.
I got it.
Okay, I've heard of that before.
Nope. Got nothing.
But y'all gotta get on Tim Tams though. I'm gonna bring some for you guys before, yeah. Or,
Like a guess the products. Yeah, we could do that, but you know, nothing like worse than Vegemite. Even though that's
Just
probably the
whisper it
worst
to
thing
whisper
ever.
it to
Oh,
I
James
want to
here.
try Vegemite just to try.
I don't want to eat no like
Just to try
some
it.
like ancient
Focus.
slug that's gonna fuck me up. Oh yeah, okay, we gotta.
We
Yeah, like focus, focus.
we haven't focused a single minute in
I'm
this
sorry.
podcast so far. So
people, this
Yeah, people be talking a lot. Yeah,
We're
there's a
asking
lot of
you for the
interaction this
crowd. No,
episode.
it's
I like
fine.
it.
it's
It's
for the
fine. No.
crowd. It's for-
man, we gotta talk to the people.
All right.
yeah, I mean, even if like your new whatever you're recording at, it's fine because I mean, remember the first time it was like 2 hours, but that
Yeah,
took
we're
forever.
recording less. It's
But yo, this is fine. We
An hour to an hour and a half.
plus we had
next time.
13 minutes of
Technical
failure.
difficulties.
Technical
Yeah.
difficulties, so
this
now
is
we're making it
13
up for
minutes
you.
Of good shit.
So I should
I
have
hear
hopped back onto the Instagram Live, shouldn't I?
Nah, don't even worry about it.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
yes, with that being said, I am going to wrap things up right now. I'm going to be that
More
jackass
caramel.
right here.
Wrap it up.
Twitch stream, we'll let you wrap it up.
Thank you so much. Everybody come
Wrap
next
it up with singing
week.
time with Derek.
Wrap it up singing time with Derek.
That's how you know we ending. He's like, Derek's got to sing.
Well, you didn't do that last week.
I know.
Caramel. Okay, good.
All right. Singing time with
Car-
Derek. All right.
Caramel.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna take it back. This is some old school shit right over here.
Okay.
So long, farewell.
Oh my God.
To you, my friends. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again, I say so long, farewell. To
Yeah.
you, my friends.
Yeah.
Goodbye for now. Until we meet again.
All right, check it
All right.
Put some bars real quick.
That's Flick Rich, Ron, James, Cheeseburger Eddie. We are signing off. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
guys.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
All right.